Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date.
In this game, I have to decide which characters get to come into the city. The decisions that I make will change the story and the fate of the kingdom. This is Little Guardsman. If you think Papers, Please and a very cute cartoon, then you're halfway there. If you're new here, I'm MadMorph and I play indie games, cozy games, and games you've never heard of. So if that sounds good to you, hit like and subscribe to join the channel. Let's begin Little Guardsman.
Okie dokie. Ready for me to very quickly show you how everything works?
Let's do it.
Oh good, everyone loves a tutorial.
No time for a full rundown, so I'll sum it up like this. The key thing to remember when being a castle guardsman is...
Yes.
Dad, someone's coming. What do we do?
Okay. Guess the best way to learn is by doing. Let's just hope there's someone completely plain and boring.
I think this is going to be like Papers, Please.
Ah! Good morning, Mrs. Abernathy. How's your day today?
Plain and boring, as always.
Bingo. Would you mind if Lil looks after you?
Oh, not at all. It's always a pleasure to see your daughter, Shamish.
It's Hamish.
What is?
Never mind. Now, Lil, when a visitor approaches the guard shed, they'll generally start by stating their business.
I'd like to state my business. I bring a basket of baked goods to my son and his family once a week. Oh, would you like one?
Baked goods, huh? Lil puts it in inventory. It looks pretty delicious. I don't think I've ever actually had a cinnamon.
After they state their business, it's pretty much your call what to do next. You can select them and interrogate them.
Oh, yeah.
There's tools, the phone there on the wall. You only get 3 action points.
Okay.
You get it, right?
Kind of like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Not really. What do we need tools for?
You can pick one and it does something. Come on, Lil. I've really got to speed this along. The Goblin Ball game is about to start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm inconveniencing you?
Oh, no, not at all, dear. I don't mind helping out.
But the princess is whirly-gigging the ceremonial for slingshot.
She is? Sweet jumping jitters, we gotta get to that game. Let's wrap this up, dear. Seamus, tell the girl what to do.
The name is Hamish.
No, it's Mrs. Abernathy.
Select any highlighted element to learn about it. Okay. So here we are in our little guard booth. Quaint, isn't it? Some lovely things up here. Now, what do we have? We have a bag.
Didn't we cover this? That's your inventory bag where you keep the things people give you, or that you come.
I don't think we
Looking
did,
in your bag
actually.
for something to use doesn't cost you an action point.
Okay, good to know. And the old lady?
I already told you. Selecting the person means you interrogate them and hear more of their story. It's the best way to find out someone's true intentions.
Sometimes.
Sometimes using a tool will do the job better, or the phone, or it's a combination of things. I don't know, you can spend all 3 action points just interrogating them for all I care.
Let's see what the phone is.
Feeling stuck? This phone is for calling the royal advisors and asking for their help.
Okay.
But all they'll really give you is their opinion.
Phone a friend.
You can get a hold of Lieutenant Stryker, captain of the guards, and technically our boss.
Hello, who's there?
Or First Councilwoman Ash, the head bureaucrat of the Sprawl, with a real mind for politics.
This is Councilwoman Ash. Hello? Hello, is somebody there?
That's cool. So you have to like pick the right person.
And finally, the royal jester Malcolm, chaos personified in human form.
Hello, you've reached Malcolm. Please leave a message after the goose honk. Hey, where'd the goose go? Well, chase after it, for goodness sake!
Each call costs an action point.
Okay, and finally...
You use the Wicked 3000 to make the big decision to let someone in, or send them packing. Choosing this will end the tutorial. Can I finally get out of here?
Well, what's this back here? Hang on.
Our tools. If you want to use a tool, you have to make sure it has a crystal to charge it. Here, I'll show you. I'll add today's crystals to the tools that don't have any. That way...
Okay.
Why did the other tools already have crystals in them?
I carried them over from previous days.
Got it.
Any other questions?
Why does a bullwhip need to be powered by crystals?
No more questions.
So how would you use these? Indiana Jones.
No humming. This X-ray scanner can see through most types of clothing, flesh, and bone.
Oh.
It uses low-grade radiation. Do not use on trolls.
Okay, do not use on trolls and scan if we think someone's smuggling something.
Truth spray. You spray it, and they tell the truth. Honestly, that's what it does.
Okay.
It's a metal detector. You figure it out. You can use this decoder ring to decode things.
Ah.
Not exactly sure how it works. The instructions were written in some kind of code.
Is this to whip people? You won't tell me, but I'm assuming it's for whipping people. All right.
You use the Wicked 3000.
Let's do it.
Choosing this will...
Oh, wait.
Now, you can
there was a
choose to
notice board.
use the Wicked
Whatever, we'll figure it
3000
out.
at any point during a turn. But sometimes it's better to use up all 3 action points to find out everything you can, by any means necessary.
Sometimes?
Yeah. And sometimes people are in a really big hurry, like I am right now, so just pick a damn lever already.
Okay, select and hold to make your decision. So I'm guessing this is let them in, and that is deny them. And then there's one, which is probably to jail them, which isn't currently active. We'll let the old lady in. Cute. It's really nice graphics.
Great job, Lil. Your mother would be so proud to see you now. After my delivery, I'm off to watch the big game. Got my grandson's inheritance riding on a tip that the Stapleford Snughorns are gonna win it today.
Here's a tip. Never lend Mrs. Abernathy money to bet with.
Let's hurry along to the game. We don't want to be late, do we, Hamish?
My name is Shamish. No, wait, it's not. Oh, I better go. Time to put on your big kid pants. You can do this.
More like I'm being forced to do this.
It's only for today, I swear. Come meet me in the tavern when the shift is over. Good luck.
It's like bring your kid to work day, except we've been brought to work so dad can go gambling. It's actually kind of dark.
Good luck with your illegal gambling.
Sad tale, really.
I don't need luck.
Believe me, he does.
All right, get in there.
Okay, Lil, you got this.
All right, you nailed the tutorial. Thanks. The Royal Writ. If the Castle Guard Corps can achieve a good star rating this month, there'll be a pizza party. From the desk of Councilwoman Ash, there'll be a demonstration in the city square this evening held by members of the Mages Guild. If any of the speakers come through your gate, call my office to initiate their escort and a secondary screening. Okay. Congratulations to Guardsman Randy, 35 years. After a 6-month undercover operation, a group of sweet Grammies and Grampies were discovered to be trafficking illegal drugs into and out of the city. Not every old person's to be treated as a drug mule. Be vigilant. Depressed Joker seeks person with funny name. If you call and pique my interest, it's a cash bonus. Malcolm. Alright. That's cool, so we gotta look out for some certain things.
Charmed to make your acquaintance, young gateminder. I am Tyronius Athanatos, son of Brielle and Darunia Athanatos. I have been summoned to deliver the keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedom tonight, hosted by the Mages Guild.
Okay, so this is one to call
Will you
for.
require anything further?
Let's give him a ring.
I'm so glad you called. Frankly, I was worried you guardsmen never followed the writ due to illiteracy. Admit the mage, and my people will escort him to the venue.
Gotcha. Through you go, sir. Have a lovely festival of mages.
The House Athanatos, and indeed the entire Mages Guild, thank you, young guardian. You will go far.
You read the writ and followed the orders. Good little guardsman. Hello?
Good afternoon. I am here to pick up my 2 kids from the no-good, stingy lowlife of a father who happens to be my lying, cheating lowlife of an ex-husband, Orlando.
Right.
His address is there on this incomprehensible, illegible letter my kid sent me.
Hi. Oh.
Believe me, I would love to have him get off his sorry butt and bring them to me for once.
Okay.
It was his week with them. No, I'm sorry. It was his and his new girlfriend Callie's week. And you want to know what the kids say about her? They say she's fun. I'm sure the letter they wrote is all about her. Can't decode it to
I
save
can
my life,
decode
though.
it.
My kid's writing is so lousy.
Yes. I mean, I'll trust you.
That letter was pretty much illegible.
See what I mean? Horrible, horrible penmanship.
So I can... Wait, you're gonna give me the thing so I can decode it? I can use this. Take a close look at Denise's letter. What's it say?
I don't know how to tell you this, but there's more to this letter than meets the eye. There's a hidden message written here. It says, "Come, son, mommy, Kelly is night more." Does that make sense to you?
Oh my god! My boys don't know how to spell! But also that thing about Kelly being the worst!
Come soon, she's a nightmare. I mean, this sounds legit. In you go, good luck. Give him a slap.
Thanks! Don't worry, Polyphemus, Orlando Jr. Mama's coming for you!
Good luck.
Good use of the decoder ring, guardsman. You didn't judge a book by its cover, and you knew not to stand in the way of a mama bear and her cubs. I sure did. Being a papa bear, I have a sense of these. What the heck is
What in
that?
the bloody blazing blasted hell is the hold-up? Why have we stopped, Whelp?
Well, sir, the guard...
Silence! Speak when spoken to, or you'll get the whip, Whelp!
Yes, sir.
Now, you, child, let me pass. I have important business to attend to. Come on, shake a leg. BS waits for no man.
BS?
Bank of the Sprawl.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Would you state your business?
What kind of business do you have at the bank today, sir?
I shan't be airing the details of my BS appointment with some nosy little brat tending the gate. Mind your business or you'll get the whip, child!
Oh. He shouldn't threaten to whip people. Actually, that reminds Lil of her toolkit.
I don't think you're allowed to not tell me what your business is.
Insolence!
But, sir, it's only a deposit.
One more outburst, and it will be back in the cage with you.
I think I know how to deal with you. You get the whip.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just slouching, only for a second. I'll make sure that none of the blood gold falls out of its case.
You nincompoop! It wasn't me using the whip. If it was, believe me, you'd feel it.
Blood gold.
Wait a second. Did he say blood gold? Isn't that illegal?
He didn't say blood gold, he said bloody gold. It's a form of slang he must have picked up from somewhere. Isn't that right, you bloody idiot?
Yes, sir. Whatever you say, sir.
I'd like to take a closer look at those gold bars.
I will yoink
I think
them.
I need to hold on to these.
Why, you greedy little urchin. I think I like you more than ever.
No, it's not like that.
Oh, of course. Just remember, if you make any form of profit off of those, you're as much to blame as I am.
My gold now.
Now, since you are finished rifling through my personal belongings, you insufferable petty little monster, let me pass.
I don't know, to be honest with you. I'm gonna call the guard, because I'm just not sure about you.
Blood gold.
We've been on the lookout for mules bringing it into the sprawl for years now. Deny this man immediately. Well spotted, guardsman. You are a credit to the force.
Oh, thank you. Well, sir. Not today. Oh, not today. There we go. Ruined my line. Denied. And treat your goblin nicer. There.
It's the goblin's fault, isn't it? Nasty, deceptive creatures. What about this? Let me through the gate, but I shall leave the goblin tied up outside like the cur he is.
But sir, the gold!
Silence! All right, you rotten little girl, I'll go. But you will rue the day you crossed me.
Bring it, Grandpa. You foiled a blood gold trafficker on your first damn day. Legend. Oh, thanks. I'm enjoying the affirmations of this game. Telling me how good I am.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
This is Lil.
Nice to meet you, Lil. I need one of you gate guards to come down to the dig site as soon as you can.
Okay, and where exactly is... She hung up.
The dig site.
Why, hello there. I have come to the Sprawl to participate in capitalism. After years on the road as a traveling merchant, I'm finally ready to put down roots. And what better place than the sprawling metropolis of the Sprawl? Huh, I just got that. Garby Bunches is the name.
Garby Bunches? Funny name. But that's gotta be made up. I'm gonna have to see some documentation.
Can't fault you for doing your due diligence. Here's my vendor's license issued by the Sprawl Board of Trade.
Okay. Can I, like, have a closer look at this, or... I don't know if I want to confiscate or return it yet. I mean, it looks normal.
He's right. Everything is in order.
Is it? I don't know. What is this, by the way? Oh, that's the writ that I can check. Right, okay. I think the truth spray is in order. Now what do you have to say for yourself?
Nice try, kid. As a merchant on the road, I spent the last few years building up a tolerance to the active ingredient in truth spray.
Well, that's not fair.
Well, that's unexpected.
You know what they say. Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line.
Inconceivable.
Is that a Princess Bride reference? Okay, maybe we do the X-ray. Meow 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 meow. Well, it's looking pretty normal.
Surprisingly, this guy doesn't have anything interesting on him.
I sent all my belongings ahead of me, with everything I'll need to set up shop.
I don't really care about that.
I don't really care whether or not you really care.
So, the only thing I have left is metal detector. We just X-rayed him. There was nothing there. Maybe we do a phone call to Ash and see what she thinks.
This is far below my pay grade, but give me a moment to confirm his vendor's license.
Dancing.
Are you still there? Ah, yes, Garby Bunches. I've got him right here on the list. He may enter. Ta-ta!
Alright, seems like you're legit. Sorry for the delay, sir. Just being thorough. Especially with capitalist pigs. Sorry. In you go.
Can you smell that?
The trash barge? Yeah, it comes through on the weekends.
Not the reek of filth and decay. That's the reek of opportunity. See you around.
I wonder if he'll be like a shop we can buy from or something. You paved the way for an eager entrepreneur to succeed at capitalism. Bell bells ring in the distance. No more folks. Time to close up shop. Our first day was a great success. Level 1. Perfect. It's your good job performance. You were paid 20 gold. Well, why isn't it perfect? I didn't fail anything. I guess using a tool when it wasn't required. Am I using the truth spray? The dig site. It's cool. It's like a cartoon. It really reminds me of that other game that I did, which I cannot remember the name of, but there was like a little goblin. Like the art style is exactly the same. This kid's hair is exactly the same. Maybe it's the same people or the same artist. I'll put it at the end of this video. It'll be the one that pops up that you can watch next. Because it's very like this. It's a point-and-click adventure puzzle game. Ammonia, hydrogen, iodine, pretty basic stuff. Oh, we can. Now we're actually point-and-clicking. I feel like it must be the same people.
Oh my, were you left behind? The last group of school children departed hours ago. Feel free to wait in the lost and found box until someone comes to collect you.
No, you called me. I'm Lil. We spoke on the phone. I was covering for my dad at the South Gate.
Of course, Lil, yes. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time. Sake of time. Do you get it?
Time? Are we time traveling?
No.
Trust me, you will.
What is this place?
Where exactly am I?
You're at the entrance to the greatest archaeological discovery of our lifetimes. I am Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of archaeological research at the Royal Academy. But you can call me B.
Gotcha.
B.
And what's so great about this place?
Would you like the long or short version?
Short.
It's a hole in the ground where we get power crystals from.
Ah, this is where we're gonna get crystals.
That was short. Sweet.
I am the preeminent expert in the advanced properties of power crystals, and my research suggests we have barely scratched the surface of what these puppies can do.
Okay, but again, what does this have to do with me?
Lil, I have found how to harness the crystal's power to alter the very fabric of time. May I present the Chronometer 3000? And what I need to know from you is, do you know anyone who would be willing to go on what some might call an adventure?
Me. Push the button. I'm just gonna push the button. I love that it let us do that. Yes, where are we go? Wait.
Wait, what? Where am I? What just happened?
I hope I don't have to repeat the day.
Good afternoon. This is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn calling. Who may I ask am I speaking to?
Check this out. You were about to tell me you need a gate guard to come down to the dig site, right?
My word, you gate guards are intuitive. I hope they're paying you a more than fair wage.
We went back in time.
They probably aren't, the way my dad complains about it. She hung up.
Why, hello there. I've got...
Let me stop you there. Your name is Grabby Blanchers, right? You're a traveling merchant or something?
Ah, I see my reputation precedes me. Kind of. The name is Garby Bunches.
This is so weird. I swear I already dealt with this guy. I can either do the same thing as I did last time, or maybe this is a chance to try something different.
Well, let me not use the truth spray this time and maybe I'll get a better score.
I'm sorry. Are you talking to me?
That's what I'm trying to decide, Garbs.
Regardless, here's my vendor license issued by the Sprawl...
Okay, well we know that this is legit.
He's right. Everything is in order. I need to get this guy processed and get my butt back to the dig site.
So if I put you through, what happens? Admit one.
I swear I've done this already. I remember pulling the lever.
Can you smell that?
I think then you said something about opportunity.
You got it. See you around.
I need to get back to the dig site to figure out what just happened.
I like the way that closes. To the dig site. I wonder what else will pop up at the end of the day.
Oh, Lil from the phone call earlier, of course. Yes. But no, this is highly irregular. But then again, you'll have to do, for the sake of time.
I already told you no. Oh, wait, I actually do.
My name is Dr. Marquess Beatrix von Matterhorn, head of
Archaeological research at the Royalty School for Smart People. You said I can call you Trixie. We've been through this before.
I'd prefer if you called me B.
Yeah.
And this is the site where power crystals were first discovered and you used them to make a time machine.
I'm a time traveler.
Then you baited me with promises of adventure and pretty much forced me to push the big shiny button on your silly little time machine, and now I'm pretty sure I'm just traveled back through time and I'm kind of freaking out here. Any questions?
Time travel?
Wait, why am I asking you questions? For any of this to be possible, it would require the use of my newly crafted device. May I present the Chronometer 3000? Wait, where did it go?
Do you mean this?
That's funny, I took it with
My
me.
invention! How did you get that?
Because I went back in time, silly.
You gave it to me. Well, not really, but you were gonna give it to me, I think. You were in the middle of explaining.
And you were seduced by the glowing red button.
Obviously.
Can you blame me?
Yes! But it is a good button. I'm just proud of myself that your particles weren't immediately dispersed to the furthest reaches of space and time.
I mean, who doesn't love pushing a good button?
That risk becomes much lower once I configure it to your individual life source, which I will do now.
I don't know what that audio issue was just there that cut me out for a second.
At any rate, I think the castle gate is a perfect place to test my prototype, and I need a willing gate guard to use the device.
So what's this going to be for? This is like it's feeling like a really long-winded way of introducing something. I'm not sure. It's just going to be to reset the day, or to maybe it's an undo tool that you can use a certain amount of times a day if you get something wrong.
And allow me to track their progress to make sure only the right people are permitted entry to the sprawl. Do you have any questions?
One do-over a day or something, but I mean, I get it. Let's get on with it.
I think I get the idea, Dr. B. I'm ready to go out in the world and use this device properly.
You'd want that?
Lottery.
With all that money, I could pay people to trip and fall over and over again.
Regardless, you'll find you can't use it whenever or wherever you want. It is now calibrated, so it will only allow you to fold space and time when you are inside the guard shed.
Okay.
Ah, rats.
Furthermore, by default, the device will automatically allow you to travel back to the start of...
Okay, so
However,
it's a reset.
I hacked it a bit so that you can jump back to a specific point in the turn. Hack is the key word, though. I have to leave now. There is more science to be done. I will summon you soon, and we will see what else you might be ready for.
No pressure.
You can do this. Just try not to break space and time. I'm not kidding.
Maybe I should have mentioned I was only working the gate for one day. Oh well. It's getting pretty late.
Oh,
I should
yeah.
head home.
How am I gonna become a guardsman forever if it's just filling in for my dad for one day? Maybe something's gonna happen with Dad. Home again, home again. Jiggity jig. Cute mechanic, but those scenes did not need to be that long. It's just like, get to the point and give me the time machine. Oh, father.
Your dad's over there.
Look at these tatted ladies.
Hey, there she is, my hard-working, angel-faced sweetest of the sweetest daughter of mine.
You didn't win your gambling, did you?
No, but it wasn't my fault. The other team was just too good. But I didn't lose all my money. We still have left what I didn't bet, so...
3 beans.
That'll be 15 gold for the ale.
Oh, there it goes.
And now we don't have any left. Hey, Lil, did you take any bribes or pickpocket anyone today?
Got some gold. But, you know, then I would just be enabling you, father, so... No, I got nothing today. You need to learn. You need to dry out, son.
Sorry, nothing today.
Oh, rats.
Rats? Again? I mean, we don't have rats, I swear.
Look at the tats on her. I said tats.
No, not like that. Oh, well. I'll go call my guy anyways. See if he'll front me the money to bet with.
Wait, you'll never believe what happened. Right at the end of my shift, I got this phone call, okay? Asking me to come down to the dig site.
Did you remember to lock up the shed?
What? Yes.
And turn off the light?
Yes, I did. Whatever, just listen.
You gotta make sure to turn off the light, Lil.
I remember to turn off the light. Anyways, Dad, I met this professor at the dig site, and she had this time machine, and when I touched the time machine, I went back in time. Then she gave me the time machine to use when I work the guard shed for you, but it only works at the guard shed, so that was kind of a bummer. But it's super cool, and it only works for me.
That's great, sweetie. I'm glad you liked covering for me today. But you don't have to make up stories just so you can work another shift.
Wait, no, that's not what's happening.
Anytime you want to be just like Daddy and work down at the guard shed, all you need to do is ask.
Dad, you're not fully comprehending what I'm trying to tell you.
Hey, Arda, did you hear? Lil's making up cute stories so she can be more like her old man.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I have the power to manipulate time, and I demand to be taken seriously.
Okay, I understand. I can see that you're serious. Seriously adorable. But honestly, Lil, you can cover for me anytime you like.
Alright, let's get back to
This isn't how I
work.
expected it to go.
Speaking of that,
A father
I better
not
call my
listening
guy
to
and
his
make a bet on the
daughter,
next game.
or any
It's
child for that
getting late.
matter.
You better get upstairs to bed, Missy.
Who would have thought? But
Good night, Dad. Maybe someday you'll believe me.
I don't need luck.
bye. The Twisted Sisters Tavern. I like that. And then they're like rock chicks. That's cool.
Whew, I'm pooped. That's enough adventure for one day.
Sleep time. Well, hopefully we're through the intro and we kind of focus on gameplay now. I would like to. I'd like to just kind of like play the whole guard admittance thing, you know? On our way to the bar, Mrs. Abernathy accidentally walked into 2 more tutorials, causing her to be late to make a bet on the Big Goblin Ball game. Her grandson's inheritance is safe for now, but I'm also not denying that the writing is pretty funny. And I can see why they want to indulge in it a bit, but also let me play the game. Tyronius Athanatos gave his keynote speech at the Festival of Magical Freedoms and inspired most in the crowd. The divide between magical and non-magical beings grew a little more that night. He's indebted to Councilwoman Ash for her influence in facilitating his smooth admittance. I like that we get a what happened. After Denise picked up the kids, she moved them safely out of view but not earshot and gave Kelly a piece of her mind. Polyphemus and Orlando Jr. learned a handful of new words, but some they already know. Due to your cunning confiscation and denying the old coot, Grumpkinty Dankworth was unable to make his sizable deposit of illegal blood gold to BS. Unfortunately, it happened on the same day of an unprecedented volume of cash withdrawals. This caused the bank to run and close early. People panicked, they burned the bank to the ground. Mr. Dankworth refused to donate money to have it rebuilt. Garby Bunches found a vacant plot of land in the alley behind the Twisted Sisters Tavern and set up his Emporium of Wonders. I bet we can visit that. Level 2.
Good morning. You're listening
Nirvana.
to the Morning Crawl, the #1
One-Eyed
morning show
Heart.
in the sprawl. I'm your host, Dodger, joined as always by my co-host, the Ham, who I will remind you is a live pig. Let's jump right in and get your morning started and muse over the news. Today in the headlines, it was just announced that the heir to the throne, Princess Desdemona, has come of age and will be taking a suitor.
A princess?
No, I don't think Desdemona wants a pig as a husband, the ham, but the...
Out we
I
go.
liked it better when it was Dodger and the Cluck, but I guess it was too hard to keep training that chicken.
Yeah, let's have a look at your poster. An angsty band for tweens and tweens at heart. Dragones. Who's this of? Is this... I mean, it could be the Beatles, it could be Oasis. Don't know. Official crest of the Sprawl.
A note?
What is this? Dear Lil, please come down to the guard shed as soon as you
Maybe
can.
he wants me to work a shift for him again. Or maybe he forgot to put on underwear and needs me to bring him a pair. Well, there's a 50-50 chance I'll get to use the chronometer 3000 today.
It's a pretty cute bedroom.
And finally, the aforementioned grading pending review will be transferable to a more viable calculation, which is, needless to say, a more economical contrivance for evaluation.
Many questions.
Hey, Dad, I got your note. What's going on?
I have no idea.
Due to the Bank of the Sprawl being burned to the ground as a result of your actions, any guardsman who does not receive an above 2-star rating at the end of any given shift will lose their job.
But I need my job for gambling.
I'll pretend I didn't just hear that.
You and I both know my dad has a tendency to half-ass his way through life. Tell me why he needs to whole-ass it all of a sudden and strive for anything above 2 stars.
Why, I'm glad you asked. I've been authorized to award above-average job performance with cash bonuses.
You mean if we get more 4-star results, we'll make more money?
You're as quick as your father.
I wonder what we can
Before
spend
I
money
go,
on.
here are the allotted crystals to power your tools. And with that, I'm off to tell all the other gate guards about these new rules. Well, all of them except Randy. He's been terminated.
But it said yesterday he'd served like 35 years or something.
Not Randy. That guy's a riot.
Which is exactly what his poor judgment led to. Wish me luck.
Damn. Brutal.
Oh, jeez. Randy was just 3 payments away from paying off his new catapult.
Sounds like you need to start doing your job better.
More like you need to start doing my job better.
No, that's not exactly what I meant. You don't just get to leave me here. Will you go bet on Goblin Ball games?
No Goblin Ball match today. I received a cryptic letter this morning saying they need me on palace duty, and they specifically referenced that you need to cover for me again.
Because I did such a good job. Also, how fun does Goblin Ball sound? I'd watch that.
Looks like you're not the only one who wants you to work the gate today.
Again, not what I meant.
It's not all bad news. I scored these off-brand discount crystals from my bookie Fredo as a gift for being his best client. But he mentioned that they might only work some of the time. But I like those odds.
Oh, Dad, you really need to talk to somebody about your gambling.
Mm-hmm.
I love you too, Lil. And with that, I'm off.
No pressure.
That's my girl.
Go away, father. Let me play. Right, the royal writ for the day. Malcolm, rather than repairing the dungeon, which is falling apart, leading to an escape of serial arsonist, I'm having jail cells painted instead. Give me a call when the fellow gets here. Okay, so call Malcolm when someone comes to paint the cells. Expect the imminent arrival of 2 envoys vying for an alliance. That's 2 envoys, not 1, not 3, but 2. Take the opportunity for a cultural exchange, learn as much as you can, get them talking. The Duchess of Scarborough's award-winning feline companion Sprankles will arrive in its miniature royal carriage and treat any non-human visitor with extra scrutiny. Remember, if you see something, say something. Rude. Goblin rights. Goblin rights. So I have to assign my crystals. I'll have one of these. Yes. And what does this one do? I don't know. Put one in there. Put one in the whip. We enjoy that one. And put one for the decoder. Yes. Yes. I don't know what these do, though. What is this one? When introduced to this one, father. Put it in the truth spray. Let's get to it. This must be the painter.
Hello, ma'am. The name is Seamus McGoblin. I've been requested to do some work in the sprawl.
McGoblin D's.
Just have my supplies here with me, nothing else to declare.
Right. Let's have a look at you then.
You have paint with you. Are you like an artist?
Me? An artist? No, ma'am. I have a real job. I'm a painter. I paint things like walls and doors. An artist? Oh, you're giving me a laugh.
It's, tease?
Yeah, my mistake. Most artists I've met are hip and cool. You definitely are not hip and cool.
That's a dreadful thing to say. I would encourage you to think about how your words may affect people and choose them more carefully.
Sorry. Guess I better call Malcolm. Oh, that's the... Oh, my God.
Sounds on the up and up. People pass these gates for work every day. If you're gonna start calling me every time someone...
No, I didn't mean to call you. I didn't mean to call you. It was a misclick.
Well, it's about time he showed up. Send him to my office toot suite and I'll set him to work. No more doom and gloom down here in my office. Now it'll just be doom. What's that? Yes, I insist the horse get into the water. This is water polo after all.
Alright. You're good to go through. Don't know why I had to call him, but... What if another painter shows up right after, though?
Many thanks. Say, before I go, do you have a favorite color?
Let's go with blue.
I like blue, I guess.
Then I shall paint whatever it is I'm painting blue in your honor.
Thanks.
Thank you again.
Well, that's cute, even though I insulted you. You let him in to do his job. What do you want, a parade? So if I want to, I can rewind that and then do it perfectly, I guess.
Hear ye, hear ye. I have come to announce to the princess a proposal of marriage from my lord and master, Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrarch. Prince Phineas, son of King Phineas and Queen Buttermilk, who was daughter of King Fangil, son of Queen Amelia, daughter of King Rupert, son of Queen...
Thank you. Wow, okay, I think I got it.
I like that they put an interrupt on that one. Right. Why have I got a picture? Petrard's pompous, preening, priggish Prince Phineas.
Prince Phineas himself will arrive in the sprawl after a ceremonial visit to the royal sulphur mines of Petrard. The prince will be christening the newest of our sulphuric refineries by smashing a bottle of Petrardian fizzy over the front door.
Okay. Sure he will.
That sounds like it's going to be quite a party.
Oh, yes. One of the grandest events of the season. I thought I might be asked to play my bugle for the occasion. But the prince assured me it was much more important that I travel all the way here to announce his eventual arrival.
I guess I better call the politics lady.
They're starting to arrive. How wonderful. This is the representative of Prince Phineas Pomp, son of King Phineas and Queen... Oh dear, what was her name again?
Buttermilk.
None for me, thanks. Anyway, let them in. But for the love of... Don't let them in with that bugle. Not until I've gotten over this dreadful hangover, at least.
Give me your bugle.
Can I see that trumpet or whatever that you've got there?
That is my official Petrardian greeting bugle. It is my pride and joy.
Yoink.
I think for the sanity I mean safety, of our citizens, I better take that.
Mine now.
Oh, if you must, but please be very careful with my pride and joy.
Alright, in you go.
Onward to announce the eventual arrival of Prince Phineas Pomp, heir to the throne of Petrard and future
Yeah.
If you refuse her entry, I will give you much gold tonight. I will meet you at the tavern after your shift. Remember, do not let in the Marvog.
Listen, I don't know if I'm going to play politics. I don't know how great your prince is compared to this next person. But that's interesting. So I can literally decide the fate of who the princess marries.
Good afternoon, child. I would like to enter this bustling metropolis with the desire to purchase a hat. I have lost my previous hat and I require a replacement.
A hat, you say?
Why come all this way to buy a hat? Surely they have hats where you're from.
They do, yes. But they do not match the standards of my previous hat. I was known well as one who adorned a hat of the highest caliber.
Antonio Banderas, is that you?
Maybe you haven't looked hard enough?
I promise, child, I have searched high and low for the perfect hat. This sprawl is my last hope.
A perfect hat? I don't know, I think someone needs a little bit of a x-ray or a whipping or something. Oh. Oh, well. The x-ray tool reveals a hat-shaped hole in Signor Capello's heart.
When you lose something that has been a part of you, that has defined you for so long.
He does want to just go in and get a hat.
You're missing a piece of your very soul.
That's pretty deep for someone talking about a hat.
Okay. Good luck to you. Are you a hat wearer? My head's too big for hats.
I hope you find your hat, Mr. Fantastico.
I wear beanies.
Thank you, child.
That counts.
The next time you see me, you will say to yourself, "Wow, has that guy got a fantastic new hat?"
I have no doubt in my mind.
But baseball caps look stupid on me, unfortunately. You provided no obstacle for him to chase his dreams. He'd tip his hat in gratitude if he had one. Love a beanie, though. A knit beanie?
I come with a message for Princess Desdemona of the Sprawl. From
Ah,
Praetor
so
Gargan
you
of the Marvog
are
Empire.
the other one.
The Praetor bid me say directly to the Princess, Egtag Maya Kora una Guahatag. Grant me access to deliver this message personally, and I shall recite the Praetor's words to the Princess with honor.
She cute.
Hail, Praetor Gargan!
Yeah, well, I mean, I was told not to let you in, but to be honest, like, let love be. Off you go. Not listening to no stuffy
You have
bugle
honor, little
blower.
one, and shall always be a friend of the Marvog. And now, to fulfill my mission to speak the Praetor's words to the Princess. Kapla!
You admitted an extremely well-armed visiting dignitary. Smart. Oh. Yeah. I don't think it means that.
Whoa there, Lucy. Hello and salutations to you, most honorable guardian of the free peoples of the Sprawl. I am the envoy of the gallant Sir Beverly, a knight of some minor renown, which is also me. I have received a very special invitation from Her Majesty Princess Desdemona.
Okay.
If there's nothing else, I will be off to my happily ever after.
Let me see that note.
when word reached me that Princess Desdemona was going to be entertaining potential suitors, I knew my days of jousting and dragon slaying were behind me. I saddled up my faithful steed Lucy and rode hard across the realm. Now, we are here to explain...
Yeah, get to the thing.
You really don't look like the dragon slaying type.
Looks can be deceiving. By my eyes, you don't look like the castle guarding type.
I'm not.
Touché.
This is my dad's job. I'm filling in. You're proving my point.
Give me that note.
Have you ever met Princess Desdemona?
Alack a day, I have not. 'Tis but a glimpse of her I have yet beheld, but that image has drawn me here like a moth to a forest fire. And, though it is true I have never known the caress of a lover, the thought of it fills my loins to bursting.
Oh, sir, stop. I'm a child. Wait.
Steady on, Lucy. I was only speaking metaphorically.
Is this a Trojan horse situation? Suddenly that horse doesn't look real.
How do you know she wants you to come and marry her if she's never met you before?
In that glimpse of her, I could see she was longing for true love to come and save her from her world of loneliness.
Yeah, I don't think that's how glimpses work.
Bit suspicious of this one. I've used 2 talks. We could whip. We could truth spray. We could decode the note. I only have 1 move left. Is that the clue to use the decode on the note? I just feel like that horse is not real. I am telling you guys, that is not real. I'm gonna use the decode. I'm gonna trust my gut.
Can I see this invitation you received from the princess? This letter looks like you made it yourself using old newspaper clippings. And it's on the back of a Monty's restaurant flyer.
Yeah, and your jousting thing doesn't look real, and your horse doesn't look real.
Boy, you have keen eyes. All right, so maybe I wasn't invited per se. But I know the princess will be happy to see me, so I made this myself.
I think I'm gonna have to deny you, sir. Something's off here. It's fishy. I think you just are chancing your luck.
I understand. You are being controlled by powerful forces and simply following orders. But know this, there is no force more powerful than love. You have not seen the last of Beverly, late night custodian of the Goblin Ball Stadium. On, Lucy.
You followed the writ to the letter and intuited that this 3rd envoy was not... Oh yeah, there's only 2 envoys. I didn't even think of that, but sure, game. I mean, I just thought he seemed like a bit sus, to be honest. I'll take it.
Hey kid, are you Lil?
Yeah? Who's asking?
Show a bit of respect. If you see her, tell her I got a mysterious letter for her.
Mysterious, you say? Fine, you've got me. Who's it from?
I'm not authorized to know.
That is mysterious. Does this mysterious letter have anything to do with the one my dad Hamish got this morning?
Your dad is Hamish? What a good guy. Did you hear about Randy, though?
Only 3 payments away on that catapult.
Yeah, it's a real shame. Anyways, just take the note. I gotta get back to work.
Have a look. Thanks. Wicket 3000? What does that mean?
Wait a minute. What are you doing? I really gotta catch up to my partner.
Like letting you in?
You had me worried there for a second. See you around, kid.
Let's have a look at that note. Little girl stands at a gate, making choices. I can't wait. If you've got a taste of madness and wish to circumvent great sadness, come and meet me after dark. Together we make our stamp on the world. M. Is this Malcolm the Jester?
Nothing weird or creepy about that.
Definitely don't send children
Where's
random
that
notes that
music
start
coming
little
from?
girl, little girl.
What is happening?
Good afternoon, I've traveled from afar. A simple girl who wished upon a star. Inside this castle lies my fate. Perhaps I'll even get a date. To my old life I sing au revoir.
Yo, it's actually kind of a banger.
And you are? It's Lil, and you need a good reason to be let in, but so far I'm not optimistic. Do you have any ID or anything?
I assure you that my heart is true. Must this be a whole to-do? Inside these walls, my destiny awaits.
Sing it, girl.
Just
Oh.
feels like if you weren't singing, we could move the plot along faster.
Silence, Lil. This is the best thing that's happened so far.
I'm just so thrilled to finally be here in the sprawl. The people, the culture, the food, the hundreds of dark alleyways that could just swallow a person up.
Sure.
A kindred soul I found in my friend Lil. Best friends will be forever, and yet still I have a hunger driving me. The people everywhere will see my dark destiny I will fulfill.
Sorry? What was that?
That took a dark turn.
That sounded like you're going to kill people in alleyways, and you've got bloodstains on your... everywhere. It's in your hair. Oh my god, I should really care that I'm letting this girl in with blood all in her hair, but I don't. She's interesting to me, and I pull the lever that admits her misery to the sprawl. Go on in, you crazy killer, you.
This day it just keeps getting better. That cute gate guard, I shan't forget her. There's nothing that will stop me now.
Uh-oh. I may have just made a huge mistake.
A big, huge, wonderful mistake. What can I say? I like 'em crazy. Really? You couldn't hear through the damn singing that she presented a significant risk to the people of the sprawl? I wanted to see where it went. Didn't get fired. Due to your middling job performance, you were paid a mere 10 gold. I'll take it. 3 stars represents a good score. The 4 stars is superb. I mean, I got a good score still, it's fine, and I want to see what she does. I do love a little bit of breaking into song. It's funny, because if you asked me if I like musicals, I would say no. But genuinely, whenever one arises, or I even create one myself whilst playing a game, I have a bloody good time. Maybe I am secretly a bit of a musical lover. What's the best musical? What should I watch? I haven't seen very many of them. Let me know in a comment, and maybe I'll watch it. Let's see who was sending me a creepy letter in the dungeon. What's all this about?
Is this the right place?
It is. I mean, enter if you dare.
all 3 of the advisors.
Oh, you dared. Hello. Welcome to my lair of chaos.
It looks like a bedroom.
It is his damn bedroom.
It can be 2 things. I'm a minimalist.
So, this is the little guardsman we've been talking about. Wait, you are, right?
That's me.
I can't imagine why I wouldn't be.
Good news, little girl. You're going to be working the gate for the foreseeable future.
This is why they specially requested me.
What? That's not good news. Why me? I hardly have a grasp on what I'm doing, and I'm barely tall enough to see over the desk.
I see. Then you're free to go.
Keep it together, Mal. Listen, little girl. We have eyes and ears all over the city, but the gates have always been a blind spot for me.
The point is, the safety and security of the sprawl must be preserved and protected, and you might be positioned to help maintain the balance. Do you understand our meaning?
Yeah.
You want me to do favors for you, use my position at the gate to let in the people that you want in, deny who you don't. Am I on the right track?
You're at the station.
What if I refuse? You can't make me do anything I don't want to do. I'm 12 years old.
Damn it, you've got us there. But how about we leave it up to chance? Guess which hand is holding the colored ball, and we'll forget about the whole thing. But if you guess it correctly, you agree to do our bidding no matter how nefarious or unreasonable. Sound like a deal?
Do I even have a choice?
Yes. You choose which hand.
Not the brightest one, is she? Malcolm is left-handed, I think, so I'd pick his left hand.
His right hand. Pick his right hand. You can't go wrong when you pick right.
Left.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was the wrong choice. What you should have chosen was my foot.
Cheated.
But you said it would be in your hand.
And what is the foot if not the hand of the leg? You lost fair and square.
But...
Oh, and don't worry about your father. We're each quite capable at finding ways to keep him busy, making sure you have to cover for him.
But...
That concludes this briefing. We suggest you go back home, rest, and wake up tomorrow prepared to go to your new, mundane job, which you will work at for the foreseeable future.
It's called being an adult.
Keep an eye out for our directives in your daily guardsman writ. I trust you won't disappoint us.
Goodbye.
Oh.
Why did you turn off the light? She obviously knows we're still here.
She wouldn't have known that if you didn't start talking.
You got some lovely lanterns, though.
I should have brought another drink.
Alright, bye. Thanks for bringing me into the club. And home again. Oh, Papa, how much did you lose today, huh?
Boy, what a day. Hey, Arda, pour me a cold one, will ya?
Make that 2, Arda. Hey, wait a minute. You're too young to be drinking cold ones. Make hers a milk, please, Art.
Can it at least be cold?
That depends. How did work go today?
Did better than a 2-star rating, I can tell you that. How was... What were you doing again?
The bidding of the 3 royal advisors.
Do you think it's normal that the big names and faces of this city are using us for their own personal and political gain?
After today, I don't know what's normal anymore.
He got a hat.
This hat it is not as fantastic as my previous hat. My journey, it continues.
Time for bed. That guy, I don't want to speak to that guy. I'm going to sleep. Gonna climb into bed, stick a podcast on.
I'm
and
not ready
snoop.
for bed.
There's someone waiting for you in the back alley. Garcy Blinkers, Gerby Bonbons.
Oh.
Anyways, it's just through that door over there.
Alright. So this will be how we sell stuff, since those items that we've been confiscating all have prices on. And then it'll be... what do we buy? We shall find out.
Lil, you came.
Little back alley shop.
Welcome to Garby Bunches and Boreum of Wonder.
Ocarina.
You're my very first customer.
Okay.
I was actually inspired by watching you alternately help and hinder folks at the gate yesterday. And I thought, Garby, there must be an industry of enterprising individuals supporting the guards. And when I looked around, there wasn't. So I met a mage who's got a magic crystal hookup, and now I'm selling guardsman tool power-ups. If you've got the cash, I can sell you extra power crystals, both the good kind and the cheap roll the dice and see what happens kind, as well as power-ups for all of your tools. It's pricey, but the more crystals you can load into those bad boys, the better. Finally, if you need cash, you can sell me anything you might have taken off of unsuspecting suckers.
Okay. So I can sell stuff. I wonder if there's actually any other use for these other than selling them. I'm going to assume not. And just clear my inventory. So I can upgrade additional power slots on these permanent upgrades, or I can buy crystals. Third-rate imported power crystals that work 35% of the time. Oh, that's what those ones... That's what he was talking about when he said he got some. Okay, I understand now. Got it. So I have 100. I guess I'll buy a crystal. Sure. Thanks, bud. What's that? That cannot be safe. Lil could fall into the sewers if she could walk to that part of the screen. And now it's time for bed. Thank you for watching my first look at Little Guardsman. I hope that you enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in a comment and recommend some other games. Let me know what your dream game is that you would love to see me play, and maybe I'll check it out. But for now, check out one of these videos on the screen, and I will see you in the next one. Good night.